Welcome to the home of the hillbilly. Yeah, baby, it's a land of barbed wire, moonshine whiskey. Park your car before you get stuck. Go.
Sure.
Hey, what's up, guys? It's Sweaty Grizzly.
Cole Younger and Wally. That's right.
Today, there are my guests. I just woke up. I'm fucking tired as shit. Got work in like 4 hours. Anyway, today we're doing a couple topics. We're doing dipping and driving, kind of the troubles of it, stuff we kind of find annoying and inconvenient, and then we're going to be doing another segment at the end about ways Mudjug's kind of improved, you know, our lives, things, you know, how it was inconvenient before having a Mudjug, and now having Mudjug, how it's, you know, made dipping better in general. So I'll kind of hand the ball over to them, and they can kind of start this topic off.
Good. You're bigger than me. You go ahead.
Okay. One thing that I notice when I'm driving, especially a long ways, like I go to North Carolina, I go to Mississippi a lot. So about halfway through, you know, if I put a dip in, it makes me tired as shit.
Does it really?
It makes me sleepy.
Yeah.
I put one in to stay awake.
Because it calms me down.
Yep.
And I guess that's what makes me sleepy.
Yeah. No, I definitely feel that.
I'll put one in to stay awake, though. Like, I guess because it's giving me something to do.
You're weird anyway, so.
How come I gotta be weird? Because I'm different.
I don't know. It kind of does both. It kind of does both for me, because I'll be like, I have like a 35-minute drive, and I'll be like, I need a dip. I'll throw one in, and for like the first like 5 minutes, I'm like, oh, this is nice. I'm awake, and then it's kind of just having it sitting there. I relax, and I'm just spinning, and I just kind of like drift off. It's weird. It kind of does both for me. So. I'll get my next point, and then Cole, you can give yours. One thing I hate about dipping and driving, it's kind of an obvious thing. You're packing your tin, and you go to crack it. First of all, you have to take at least one hand off the steering wheel, or have both, and it's kind of weird. And then, you know, for some goddamn reason, an Outlaw says this in his video. Every time you take a pinch, somehow or another, dip ends up everywhere.
It drops right in your lap. All over your shirt.
Yeah, and then you don't notice till you get out of a car and you stand up, it just drops everywhere. You can't even take a damn clean pinch. I don't understand why, but you can't. You lose like.
And then 3 months later, when you go to vacuum your car out, you're vacuuming up dips
all over the floor.
All over.
Because when you get out, it kind of like falls onto your floorboard. Yeah.
You can take an empty tin, fill it up, and just put a little water, and you'd be good to go. That's annoying as hell.
Well, for me, I think one of the more aggravating things that I've had to deal with, and I guess it was, I'll say it was. No, I guess it applies to Mudjugs too, but I haven't had my Mudjug, you know, fall over yet. Not in the truck, but when I used to use bottles, you know, you would put it in the cup holder, because I got really shitty cup holders. And if it's full, it's top heavy. But when you turn a corner, that thing will flip over and fall in the floorboard. And not really, because I always put the top on it, you know, if I wasn't really spitting in it right then. But then once it's in the floorboard, what are you going to spit in?
Yeah.
That's true.
Either you grab it. And like you said, if you're on a trip or something, you know, just driving down the interstate, you don't want to. I would much rather make better time than to stop and pick up my spitter.
Yeah.
If you're at a stoplight or something, just throw it in the park real quick, lean over and get it. But that's something that aggravated me, was just not being able to, you know, your spitter falls over or something.
There ain't no stop signs or red lights on the interstate.
No. And I guess it's a good thing my truck is a piece of shit, because I just roll the window down so spit right down the side of it.
That's the way to do it.
Redneck racing straps?
So before we move on, what Mudjug you sit and say? Mudjug of the day. What do you guys got?
Mine. Y'all can see that?
Don't try it on me.
Don't try it on me. I love this thing. I can actually. I was in GameStop like a couple days. It was the 26th. This is the day after Christmas, and I had two different kids come up to me.
Really?
Yeah. And they were like, dude, that's a badass Mudjug.
You thought they were going to come up and say, hey, you're cold. But they didn't.
No, they didn't say that at all. They didn't know who the hell I was. But they knew the Mudjug. So it was pretty cool, though, to be able to carry it around and kind of, support the product.
Oh, yeah,
I've got the green one. That's the one I keep in my truck nowadays.
Yeah.
Oh, nice. Which one of you didn't like the green one? It was you, Cole, right?
Yeah.
I like the green one. I actually like it.
It's one of my favorite colors right now.
I love that color.
I plan on getting it in the future just because I
want to be like me. That's right.
Yeah, that's it. I want to get all. I want not that I'm not going to get all the limited editions because they've already retired a bunch of them. But as I'm ordering the limited editions, I'm ordering all the basic colors. I'm going to get all the basic colors too. So.
Oh yeah, definitely. Well, I got the Confederate camo, which I've worn the shit.
Damn.
I use this thing.
That's my favorite one.
That's my favorite. I use it every day. It was funny. I was at the eye doctor the other day, getting my glasses fixed, and I had a red Mr. Creepy one, and I have it sitting on the counter there, and the lady goes, "What's that?" I go, "It's a Mudjug." She goes, "What's that?" I started telling her. She's like, "Oh, that's awesome, but girls probably don't like you dipping." And I said, "Oh, you'd be surprised."
Get on YouTube and start watching them. Yeah, there's a bunch of them.
I said, "Oh, you'd be surprised." She thought it was an urn at first. She's like, "I thought you were carrying around an urn." I'm like, "Why would I be carrying around an urn?"
Yeah, it's my great grandparent.
Yeah, I'm
my
just spitting
grandmother
it.
right here. She goes everywhere with me.
I'm sharing a dip with her.
I was carrying my green Mr. Creepy when I went to the Goodwill to buy the ugly sweater for your ugly sweater party. And I go to the register, right? And this is really young. She's probably maybe 16, 17 years old, little thin frame black girl. And she starts ringing up, my stuff. And I'm spitting, like I'm holding it. And I sit it on the counter to get my wallet out. And she picks it up, which is kind of odd because, I've been spitting in it. And she picks it up and she's doing it all, like she's looking and she's twisting it. And I'm like, it's pretty cool, huh? She's like, yeah. She's looking. I said, what are you doing? She's like, I'm trying to find the price tag. How much is it? I said, I brought that in here.
You don't sell these, ladies.
She tried to charge me twice for my Mudjug.
You're not going to find Mudjugs at the Goodwill.
Hell no.
That's funny. Jesus Christ. All right, so who was the next one? What is he, Wally? We'll probably do one more point apiece and move on.
I hate it when I get in my daggone truck, and I think I had a can. I get in my truck and I'm already a couple miles down the road. I open a center console where I keep my dip.
Yep.
And I don't have any damn dip in there. And I hadn't planned on stopping at the store.
Nope.
Now I got to make a damn exit somewhere and stop at a store. And knowing I have 4 or 5 cans sitting in my refrigerator at the house.
It pisses you off.
Like last night at work.
Yep.
I got all the way to work and realized I hadn't brought a damn can with me because I usually keep 2 or 3 cans.
Here you go buying a can and you got $10, $15 worth of dip in your fridge.
Yeah. Which that would only be 1 can for Sweaty Grizzly.
Yeah, that'd be 1 can for me. Jesus Christ. Fucking Massachusetts. I'm moving down south.
Well, tell that story. I remember Wally told me a story. God, it was years ago. It was when Olivia was a baby.
Oh, the first day I realized I was a dad?
When he realized he was a dad because he had ran out of dip and he had his daughter with him and he was heading to the house and I don't remember. I don't know if you pulled in the gas station or you were passing it, but I
was about to stop at the gas station.
He was about to stop, and
I was going to get me a bottle of water so I could pour it out and spit in the bottle. And I was going to get me a can. And the closer I got to the store, I got to thinking, now if I pull into this parking lot, I got to get out, get my baby out of the car seat, go in holding her. Now she's like 2 months old at the time. Try to reach down the bottom of the freezer. I always put the water at the bottom. Reach down, try to get a bottle, and go up to the counter, get what I need from there, and then I got to figure out how to get my wallet out, then my credit card out, and swipe it all with one hand, or half a hand, so I'm still trying to hold this 2-month-old. I said, fuck it, I'm just going to go to the house. That was the first day I realized
I'm a dad.
I'm a dad.
The little inconveniences of children sometimes.
It's a whole other video.
Oh man. I'll tell you what, it's just not worth stopping and getting a can sometimes.
But I wouldn't trade the kids for the world.
I should not have stopped last night. Remember I called you? I was like, dude, this is dumb. I stopped to get this damn tin on my way home. I was like, I need new tins for the video, which I fell asleep last night. Sorry, Paul. And fucking, I was like,
I was ready. I was sitting right here just waiting till I worked.
You fell asleep
with
too.
Ubu on.
Yeah.
I was like, he's ever coming. But
I literally turned Ubu on and I literally went to the couch and passed out.
oh, Jesus. All right, so I got
What
a
do
point.
you?
So this one
Go ahead.
might just only pertain to me because I'm fucking weird. You guys ever sneeze with a dip in?
Yes.
All right, so I'm driving in the morning. You got the sun shining. It's coming up. Cause I work night shift, and sun always makes me fucking sneeze. And I'll have a nice lip in, and I'll sneeze, and I'll get dip on my windshield.
All over your windshield, your steering wheel, your dashboard, everywhere.
It's so annoying. I've done that too many goddamn times. I hate it. And I just sit there wondering, like, does anyone else sneeze on their damn windshield and get dip everywhere? I'm like,
Have you
tempted to
turned and
just
spit
pick it off.
Have you turned and spit and thought the window was down?
No, luckily.
I have. And just spit a line of dip spit all down my friend's window. He said, what the hell did you do that for? Like I did it on purpose. I didn't do anything on purpose. I thought the window was down.
That's funny.
Oh, man. I'll tell you what happened to me the other day when I was driving down the road. And I don't know why I did it, but I grabbed my Mudjug. And it was right when I first put it in. You know, when you first put a dip in, the spit's real thick. And if you don't really spit it out hard, you'll get the stringers. You know, so you really got to spit it out. Well, I had a bunch in there. And I picked up my Mudjug and I spit, but I didn't get the angle just right. You know? And I spit it really hard and I hit it like on the side. When I hit it on the side, it literally like circled around and shot back. And it kind of went over this direction. And it was like all over my hand. And it was dripping down my pants. And I'm driving down the road. Of course, I don't have no napkins. I don't have anything. And I'm trying to figure out how the hell I'm going to clean up all this spit that I just
And drive the same.
And I'm still driving down the road. I end up just wiping it all over myself.
Reminds me of the time, if you guys ever want to go spin your Mudjug, you have it like this close and you spin, it shoots back and gets you in the face.
Yeah, in my eye a couple times.
I did that fucking yesterday. I just shot back at me in the eye. I was like, yep, that's unfortunate. Alright, one more point for you, Wally, and then we'll move on to Mudjug.
Let's see.
Yeah.
Dipping and driving. Well, I mean, like you were talking about earlier, I have had my Mudjug fall on the floorboard because I keep in my truck. I've got cup holders down front, and if I fold those out, they fold out, and my Mudjug sits perfectly in between my middle seat and those cup holders. And I have had that fall, and not fall on the floorboard, in the passenger floorboard, but under my feet. It almost got caught up underneath my brake. That was going to be a doozy if it would have went all the way up under there.
I could see the cop trying to ask you what happened.
Well, my Mudjug.
See, what had happened was my Mudjug went behind my brake pedal.
You're what? Man, Mudjug, boy.
Maybe you can send that insurance claim to Darcy.
Yeah. Sue Darcy.
Maybe he'll pay for it.
Instead of going down, instead of reaching down to get it, you just try to spit between your legs, hit it.
Yeah.
I'm not stopping. Oh my god, that's funny. Jesus Christ! One more thing to add on to this before we move on. Talking about the Mudjug rolling on the floorboard. You ever I put mine in my passenger seat. I just have it sitting there. It's not far in reach. And I'll have a passenger come in and they gotta sit there, and of course my cup holders are smaller shit. So I gotta hold my Mudjug I kind of just
You ain't got a place for it.
I like balance on my knee or I like put it between my legs and then like you got to hit the brakes and it just goes flying. I was just like,
It kind of like squirts out between your legs.
You can't say stuff like that.
I can't say
There's just too many jokes going through
out between my legs.
No, you can't say that. There's too many jokes running through my head.
Of course, your passenger will hold your Mudjug for you. You're like, yeah, go ahead, just hold this for me for this whole ride.
No, unless they own one and use one, they're not going to hold it.
And probably if they're a fella dipper, just like, hey, go ahead, just reach this over and like help me spit.
Well, me and him share this. Yeah. We'll share a Mudjug if we're going, if we're just going up the road or something.
Yeah.
I mean, I'll ask him if he's got one in his truck, and we'll just share that one. I mean, you're not putting your mouth to it.
No, that's what I do. That's what I do. My buddy Steve and I, we always have one in our vehicle, so we'll drive them together. I don't even bring one with me. Unless we're going to get a store.
It cuts down on the shit you got to carry.
Oh, I know. I don't get arm load.
Yeah. My neighbor Chris, he got in the truck one day, and like you're talking about, it was sitting in the passenger seat. And so I grabbed it, and I said, hey, can you hold on to this? And he didn't know what it was at first. He goes, what is it? I said, it's my Mudjug. It's what I spit in. The dude almost threw up on my floorboard. He literally was dry heaving.
That's what I don't get. It's plastic.
He said he was fine until he looked down in it and actually saw the spit.
I love how people don't know what Mudjug is. I'll like take it. I'll be like, oh yeah, it's just my spittoon, and I'll like do like a tossing motion at them, and they're all just like, I'm just like, it doesn't spill.
Every single time I carry mine with me, it's inevitable. Somebody always asks me what it is. It's normally a cashier, at Walmart or whatever, Goodwill when I try to charge me for it. But they'll say, what is that? I'm going to say, it's a Mudjug. And I'll grab it. And the first thing I do is turn it upside down. And they're like, oh, and then they're like, oh, that's really cool. How does that work? It's a secret. Right? Not really, but that's what I do. Good story.
Secret.
Thank you.
It's actually magic. You learned it.
It's magic.
It's a good trick. All right. So ways Mudjugs have kind of improved the dipping game. You're have become more convenient for you. I mean, for me, just in general, I don't have to be carrying around a spitter, like a bottle, which obviously spills. But you walk into a store with it, people are giving you dirty-ass looks because they see your spit. And it's just nice to be able to go to a store. People actually ask you about your spitter. You can kind of like tell them, you're like, oh yeah, this is a Mudjug, this portable spittoon, doesn't spill, whatever. It's just nice to actually have something that you can kind of like be proud of carrying around. I mean, it's
definitely a conversation starter too. Because I mean, I've carried it to parties or whatnot, and people normally you have to like give like a warning announcement to everybody. I'm spitting in this,
those are like beer bottles.
Yeah, don't drink out of my spit bottle. But I mean, no one's going to drink out of it, and not only that, but people ask you about it. So I mean, it's a good conversation starter.
I mean, it's nice in public, too, because a lot of dippers in general have never even seen one. They kind of see that it's kind of like a spittoon, and they'll come up to you and just ask. And you're like, oh, do you dip? Yeah. And they're like, yeah. And then you're like, oh, yeah, go check it out. It's mudjug.com. And they're like, oh, that's awesome. I'm sick of spitting in bottles. My wife hates having bottles all over the house, blah, 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 blah. Yeah. It's pretty cool.
When I went to JW's tobacco outlet up in JR's tobacco outlet on the way back from Maryland, I had two people in there ask me about it, and I wrote down, I asked them for a piece of paper, and I wrote down the Mudjug website and gave it to them. One was buying one for his son, and the funny thing is the other one was a black dude, and he didn't have a car, so he rides in every morning to work with this dude that dips. And he goes, I'm just sick and tired of looking at his spit. That's the coolest thing ever. I'm buying him one. He's going to buy one, so he didn't have to look at it.
You should get commission off of it.
I could.
Like Sweaty Grizzly froze.
I did. You guys froze too. Okay, that's good. Shit. You guys got any?
Darcy said, hey, I need some commission off those sales.
That's right. I need $10 per Mudjug sold by me.
That's right.
Yep. Promotional. Let's go. I just gave away 3 the other day at work. I got a couple guys at work that dip. I'm just giving them away.
You gave away 3 of them?
Yep. I got a couple guys.
I'm still trying to build my collection, so it'd be hard to give one away now.
Well, I gave that one to Cowboy Dipper 22.
But you had 2 black ones, didn't you?
I'm giving away I've given away a good 5 or 6. I gave away all my black ones.
And if I had 2 of the same color, I would, give one of them away. I don't think I could, as of right now, since I'm still trying to collect them all.
Yeah.
I don't think I could give away one that I don't have a replacement for.
Yeah, that's true. I mean,
now, after a couple years, when the only ones I carry around are my limited edition ones, I might give away some of my basic ones.
Yeah. I was just helping a couple of dippers out at work. I got some older guys who dip, and freaking I gave them to them for Christmas, make their wives happy.
Happy woman is a happy man. What do we got? Oh, it's you.
Me again?
No, okay. It's on me now, isn't it?
It's on you.
Oh. I'm just glad I always got a spitter.
Yeah.
I don't have to search the house for a bottle or, worry about my wife coming home and find out I've been spitting one of her nice glasses.
Well, in the old apartment him and his wife lived in, you could go into their kitchen, and he had a cupboard full of plastic bottles.
Yeah, there's like 30 of them in there. Because I would save them all. And I would spit in one bottle for as long as I could until it just reeked of.
You open up the cupboard and looking for plates or
you find a bunch of plastic bottles.
You see 50 plastic bottles standing there.
When I was in
college,
you
have to do that. I mean, if you dip all the time, you're gonna come into a time where you don't have a spitter and it's agitating. So, I mean, having something that all you have to do is rinse it out or, wash it out and you got something to spit in, it's convenient as hell.
Oh, yeah. When I was in college, we used to, I had a whole bunch of baseball players on my floor. We used to go through all the floors of my dorm, and we used to just gather bottles from the recycle bins and just hoard them up on our dorm room. We'd go through.
It's bad when you go to a gas station, and I saw this on Instagram, so I know that a whole bunch of other people do it too. But you go in there and you buy the cheapest bottle of water in there, and you have it poured up, so you can go outside and pour it out. You ain't even gonna drink it.
Oh, I go to convenience stores or like a Dunkin' Donuts or like a McDonald's, and I'd ask for a small cup or something. I'd be like, "I get a small cup. How much would it cost?" And they give it to me for free. I'd be like,
"Yeah."
And I just have like piles of just cups in my car because I just gather them. When I need spitters.
So I think the convenience of just having a spitter all the time is probably one of the big things for me. Now, my wife would tell you that she doesn't have to look at the dip spit.
But she has to hear it.
Yeah, she has to hear it. And that's the trade-off is she doesn't have to see it anymore, but she hears me spit.
Oh, you can always bury your face in the Mudjug.
Well, I asked her one time what she would rather. Would she rather see it or hear it? And she said she would rather hear it. So
I guess you win.
I guess yeah.
Yeah.
As long as she's happy, right, honey?
No comment.
I mean, I think that pretty much wraps everything up. Unless you got something to say, Walt.
I was just going to say one of the conveniences that I realized that I hadn't even thought about. We went up to Helen up in North Georgia, I guess 2 or 3 months ago, and we were over this pavilion drinking beer. And this guy, I had my Mudjug, and it was concrete everywhere, and I was spitting in it. He goes, "What is that? A spittoon?" I said, "Well, yeah, it's a Mudjug, portable spittoon." And he goes, "Well, that's cool. Now I don't have to see all you damn spitters spitting on the sidewalks." So I never even thought about that. He said, "I hate coming up here and spit all over where I'm trying to drink beer." At least you have the respect of spitting something. I said, "Well, yeah, I guess
I never thought about people stepping on it. Mm-mm. I guess that would be kind of gross, though. Yeah. Like, I don't think I would want to step all over somebody else's loogie. No. I don't do snot, so this is one thing that I don't. Ugh.
Yeah.
Snot, man, I make me throw up. So yeah, someone hawk a loogie on the ground, I think I would vomit.
Yeah.
If I had to, someone told me that I had to step on it. Even with shoes.
Yeah. So I actually got you guys something for your videos that you guys can set up.
You got something?
I did. I gotta send it out. I gotta get your info. Where the fuck is it? So yeah, I'm gonna send this out to you guys.
Look at that!
Sweet.
That's badass, dude.
Yeah, this is
already claim it.
Fair, we paper rock scissors for it.
Yeah, this is an older one, but yeah, I'll send this out to you guys. You can hang it up for your videos and.
Dude, that's badass, man.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I actually got one I gotta hang up for my videos.
Oh, sweet, dude.
That is nice.
But yeah, I decided,
You should
you
like
guys.
it's great. Shut up.
But no, so I'll send that out to you guys. Well, I'll get one of your addresses and I'll send it out. You get set up for your videos. I got
That's
like,
awesome, dude.
yeah, I got a couple more. I got someone to Rob and I got someone to Greg, Tow Truck and Dipper, Michigan Dipper.
Yeah.
And, give you guys someone else to hang up. I went to an antique store and they had those and they were selling them fucking cheap as shit. So I picked up a few. So, more welcome to have it.
Dude, that's awesome, dude. Appreciate it, man.
Yeah.
I was telling Wally the other day, I had gone around about every single gas station that I go to on a regular basis. I'll ask them, when the Copenhagen rep or the Skull rep or whatever comes in and they're replacing the signs or the advertisements to save them. And the one I go to all the time, the Country Corner down here, she says the Copenhagen rep actually takes all the signs with them. They don't even throw them away. They must destroy them somewhere else. I don't know, but
Well, that ain't worth pinching monkey shit.
no, it ain't.
You guys want to see something I picked up from the convenience store? I just picked this up the other day. Hold on one sec. Where are you?
Yeah, she said the Copenhagen rep takes them. Skull and everything else, they throw them away. That's stupid.
So you guys have seen these, but I picked this up from the convenience store the other day.
Oh, hell yeah. You got a
little
rack.
gift dispenser.
Heck yeah.
Guy gave it to me for free. I was like, you guys got any signs or anything like that? And I go in there pretty much every day. And the guy was like, oh yeah, I got this, the dip dispenser. He said, well, you just got a new one if you want it. And I was like, I'll take it.
Dude, that's freaking awesome.
I know, I've been looking for one of those. It's pretty sweet. I want to get one of those big ones, the big ones they have. Like the wall ones.
The Country Corner that I go to all the time, if you look at it, their racks are like built into like the wall.
Yeah.
Or not the wall, but it's like this huge.
Yeah.
It's this
like
huge.
bolted on there.
Yeah, it's like big shelving, and it's just nothing but dip. So I couldn't get them. I don't even know if they have smaller ones like that.
Yeah, just go to like a smaller store and ask, because a lot of times the companies will replace them, but they don't take them back because they're all old. So they just keep them in the back. So just ask them, and they normally have a few in the back.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to ask that. That's pretty cool. I'd love to have one of them.
And like, where is it?
You can fill it up with dip cans. You've already dipped, just so it looks like it's full.
I'm going to. I just finished my tin tower the other day. I'll show you guys, but it's over there. But I still have a bucket full of tin.
How many tins you got in your tower?
My tower, I think it was close to 600 in that tower, and I have a good about 4 or 5 left in the bucket.
Wow. We need to. See, we pop all of our lids, so we don't know how many we have. But
you guys also go to the convenience store? See, this is almost like a placemat. A lot of them will give these promotional like placemat things for the counter. The companies don't take these back, and if they got some in the back, they normally give them away to you if you want them.
Oh yeah, I'll have to ask about that. Now my Talladega outfit, because every year we go to Talladega on Saturday, we dress up in really stupid outfits.
Yep.
And but this year I'm doing my outfit in Copenhagen lids.
It's awesome.
Yeah.
My buddy Steve's making chainmail out of his pop lids.
See, it's gonna be like a thing of armor, and I'm gonna put the lids all over, and I'm gonna have my sword, and my shield. I'm thinking of a mask.
Copenhagen mask.
That's right.
He definitely needs a mask.
Put a Mudjug sticker right across the forehead.
Right across the front. Maybe I'll put it right on my crotch.
Oh, that's a good way to do it.
That's my Mudjug.
Be like a maxi pad.
You gotta get the Spit with Pride sticker to put on your junk. Oh my god, that's funny. All right, well I think that wraps up this video. Thanks for watching, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed having Cole and Wally here. Finally got them over here. So
took a while.
Took a little bit. Busy.
Took a while.
But yeah, thanks for watching. Check out Mudjug. Go check out their channel. I'm gonna post it down below. With their Instagrams. I don't have Twitter because they're old. Don't understand it. So,
if Austin Golden is watching, Austin Golden made us these T-shirts.
Oh,
and
nice.
The front of it says, it's his website is redneckism.com. But then on the back, is that good? Explain the back.
The back is our design that we made. It's kind of from the Copenhagen lids, the old throwbacks that they just brought out.
Yep.
It says satisfaction since 2013, since that's the year that we started making videos. It's got our initials, which is the same initials as Copenhagen.
That's pretty badass.
Yeah, that was pretty cool. But he actually made these shirts for us, and we just got them in 3 days ago. So we're gonna wear them in our next video.
Well, hey, I'll throw that info down there. Go check him out, and
Yeah, Austin, I don't think he does. He's not on YouTube yet, but he's on Facebook. So
we'll put his Facebook,
his name's
put his
Austin.
website, and get it rolling.
Yeah, dude, he's a pretty cool dude, man.
That's awesome. Those shirts are pretty kick ass. Kind of jealous I want one.
We'll be selling them shortly.
No big deal. Oh boy. All right, guys. Thanks for watching. I'll try to get a new video up. I'm trying to get Michigan Dipper to come back, do Dipper Spotlight. We got a couple people we want to do. So just keep an eye open and, pack lips. See you later.
Peace.
Peace.
You want to say go, dog?
Well, they're not playing anymore this year, but go Dogs.
See you guys later.